Hello, this is Micah from coldapache.com. I'm going to do a quick review of the Noraure e-commerce theme. This is just kind of for you guys who are trying to figure out if you want to use this theme for a development project, or if you want to use this theme as if you're a store owner and you want to figure out if this will be good for your customers. So here goes. This theme, just checking out the slider on the home page here. It's probably not the best slider I've ever seen, but it's definitely decent. You got a couple of really good things in the categories section here. You've got these custom block areas where you can highlight sales that you have, different specials, select categories, your top brands. You can put those in there. You don't have to style everything like this, but they have different styles of headers. But having your categories along the top is a really great setup. Places like Amazon, they do that. The top retailers, eBay, they do the same thing. Down here, you got highlights for featured products, sales. Just whatever you want to highlight, and you can change all this too. Honestly, if you have a lot of media that you already made for your company, like you got a lot of, special photo shoots, or you've got a lot of material from your dealers and distributors that you can use. And when I say media, I mean pictures and videos, stuff like that. Then you can really utilize a lot more of this theme than if you don't. If you don't, you really just want to kind of just show the products and show your sales and kind of get out of here. All these shots with these models and things like that, like here on the side on the right here. That's something you're going to want to do, if you have, that picture there, that model. If you don't, not so good. You've got all the basic stuff, you got description, videos, reviews. The product page is, it's really standard. It's good. The only thing that I have a beef with is that on these products, if you try to hover over them, you'll see that you can't just click on the product to go to it. You have to click on the title. That could kind of cause some confusion for customers from a user interface standpoint. Excuse me. If you are a fashion designer, this is a pretty nice feature here. People could review, your custom work. If you were doing, custom coats or custom purses or something like that, you could have, some sort of clientele. But in a standard retail setting, more or less, you're not going to be doing too much of a general review. But it is a nice feature to have on your site if you ever want to use it. They do have the option here, you can do your best sellers, your new products, and top sellers or whatever. They got a blog area, so if you're ever, just talking about new releases of merchandise, you're reviewing products. If you're an affiliate, that could be perfect for you right there. Blogging is supposed to be something to do, definitely for your blog's SEO purposes. It'll really help you out. Here at the bottom, you got everything that you need. You got newsletter form, shipping, handling, details, things like that. All around, it's really good. I've just got maybe just some minor things that I would change about it. The one thing that I would change is when you're hovering over the actual product, you'll see like my cursor doesn't light up when I actually go over the picture, which is yeah, it's kind of confusing. You'll see what I'm saying. If you click the link in the description, you'll be able to interact with this theme yourself, and you'll be able to see what I mean. If you just in most every other e-commerce website ever, you click on the item picture and you'll go straight to the listing, but it's not so here. You've got an option to sign up for a newsletter, which is really good. You'll be able to catch more newsletters that way. That's a nice built-in feature there. I'm going to show you what it looks like responsive real quick. This is where I have another issue with this theme, Now, when you're at the top of, like, this is an iPad size, tablet size roughly, you have to go through all this gunk. You have to go through the categories, compare products, bestsellers, and then you even have to go through, you have to see the mid-season sale there to get to the products, which in my mind doesn't make a whole lot of sense to make there be more gunk between the customer and the product. I could understand the categories being there, but everything else is kind of Henderson. So if you could, you'd want to change that. You'd probably want to take some things out. It's kind of a shame how that's laid out. Short of having a developer come in and kind of tweak that around, if you're not really familiar with modifying WordPress themes, you'd have an issue. And it looks exactly the same on iPhone, Android, whatever, a phone layout. The menu is really nice. I will say that it's a really nice workable theme. Yeah, it looks great on the PC side. If you're looking at it from a computer, it looks just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It looks like a good store. It just, when everything stacks up, for the responsive layout, it doesn't look the best in my mind. The blog section, all the pictures pop when you hover over them, which is really neat. Definitely like that. You've got all of your, your basic stuff, your archives, categories, recent posts. So it's really easy to navigate blog section, which is great. Really good. If you were an affiliate, or say Amazon or something like this could really be a perfect theme for you. Or a like a fashion designer or fashion blogger with some affiliate aspects to your business. It could be really good. This theme is right now it's $59 for a one site copy there. This just shows a couple different things. There's a couple of different homepage demos that I will include a link to. They're just different concepts for how the theme could be used, and it kind of shows some of the different header styles and things like that. So there's some minor customizations that you can do to make things look a little bit different, but overall this is a fashion-oriented e-commerce theme, and you can change it however you want. This shows it has a really good speed score right there. It's a HTML5 and CSS3 built on Bootstrap. It's going to be really fast. It's also got Visual Composer, which will be really easy for people who don't want to code, and anybody who would consider themselves a newbie at modifying themes. This theme should be really good for your skill set. Should be really easy for you to pick up how to use this without having to hire a developer and all stuff like that. There's just a little bit more here at the bottom. Like I said, follow the link in the description. You'll be able to check all that out. But yeah, overall, I gotta say this, this theme is pretty good. Pretty good, like I said. If I was a fashion retailer, maybe I wouldn't go with this theme. Maybe I would. Overall, decent.